Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to WRC 10 and 50th anniversary mode. As last time out, we headed to Rally Deutschland with the very impressive young Sebastian Loeb and Daniela in their Citroen, so grabbing their first victory in the WRC as they were close to home. But now I head into the opposite end of the career spectrum and a guy in his latter years with 3 decades in the WRC as we head to Rally Argentina. Carlos Sainz is one of the biggest names in the history of the World Rally Championship. He first took part in 1987. He had already raced with Toyota, Subaru and Ford. For the 2000 season, it was Citroen's turn with the acclaimed Citroen Zoa WRC. All drivers and their wheels are usually very busy at the Rally Argentina. As there's the veteran alongside Mark Marty in their 320 horsepower, 1,230 kilogram Citroen Zoa, exactly the same specs as the Zoa from 2002 round Deutschland. Oh no. For the 24th Rally Argentina, it is pissing it down. Just what we want. On a very tough, rocky stage. 7.11 kilometers long. As you've got to beat a time of 6 minutes 10.602.
4, 3,
I've got to need my wipers.
2, 1, go. 20, right 5, rock in, 300.
So this is the opposite way of where we went with the oil. This Toyota a few events ago.
Right 5, tightens, short, brake, 50. Left 2, around rock, 50. Flat right, narrows, 150.
You got a bit of an unusual line, but it works.
Right 4, narrows, rock in, bumpy, 200.
But it's hard to believe 2004 was Sainz's last full-time season in the WRC. Because he was still very strong in this period. The Citroen suited him. He was just incredibly consistent, even though he didn't quite have the outright speed. Maybe they had in his years in the 90s, but he'd become a very dependable driver. The perfect driver to put alongside Sebastian Loeb in his early years, and for Citroen to have to develop their Zara as well in this period. That's a rock.
The track is over there. Right 3, tightens, 150. Left 4, don't cut, 50.
I forget how tight some of these corners are.
Right 5, tightens, and right 3, short, don't cut.
But yeah, Sainz to join Citroen after
And left 3, cut.
going up and down period with Ford alongside Corey McRae, and the thousands after leaving Toyota. At the end of the 90s, as they withdrew from rallying to concentrate on F1. Do very good results.
Left 1, very narrow, and right 2, opens. Into left 4, short, 100.
But yeah, this Citroen was smooth car. Thought about Richard Burns was a smooth driver. Well,
Into slow kinks, 30.
Loeb kind of evolved that into the modern rallying style of not being flashy, not being sideways, just almost driving like you're on a circuit. Not the style of McRae, they're almost total opposite. And this guy just seemed to suit King Carlos. As I said, he was in with an outside shot of the 2003 title with it. Even though Loeb and Solberg fought for the title in the end, there was Sainz in third, the standings. Built mostly on consistency, but he still had an outside shot. Of course, he didn't become anything. And then in 2004, Loeb kicked on his first crown. Solberg was battling him with his Subaru, which was not quite matching Loeb and Citroen. And then there's the Marco Martin as well, impressing in the Ford. As Ford starts to look like they're finally making some progress in the thousands, fighting for the crown with McRae. 2001. And then almost battling there with a young Martin in 2004.
Into bridge, very narrow. Into right 4, don't cut, 50. Left 3, tightens, narrows, into right 4.
Behind those
tightens, don't
trio
cut.
of young guns who would
Hey!
hopefully take over the WRC from Carlos. There he was in fourth,
Tightens, keep out.
with this rally being the highlight in Argentina.
And left 4 short, into left 2, opens. Ouch!
As he was just, as I said, performing at a high level, he was just incredibly consistent, rack up the podiums.
Into right 4 short, into flat left. Right 2, tightens, don't cut, 120.
Did a great job for Citroen in the manufacturer's crown as well as
Left
Subaru.
4,
They
don't
might have
cut,
had
into right 4,
Solber, but
tightens. Into left 3, keep out, into right 4, 30.
wasn't much support in 2004 for him.
Left 4 long,
Then for Marco
tightens.
Martin,
And left 4 short.
and he was just leading the team by quite a distance. For though he was leading the team, but he still had
50.
Science, who was in the end just 9 points off second in the championship, which is less than a rally win. That shows how this is back in the days of like 10 points for a win, then 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3 short, narrows, 30. Right 4 short, opens and tightens 3 short, don't cut, 50.
And it just shows you how
Left 3
strong
short.
Science still was.
Ow. Into hairpin right, don't cut.
This was the time where,
And hairpin
like I said,
left,
Peugeot
into
were
hairpin
dropping
right.
off. The new, I think it was 307 they had here, which just did not work.
And right 3, tightens into left 2.
I mean, they had one less gear. You got it wrong immediately. But it's also just a long, ungainly car. Just all over the place balance-wise.
30 for finish.
It's difficult to get working for Peugeot. And as I mentioned last time, Citroen became the main team to, for the Peugeot Citroen group. I can't remember what group they're part of now because they keep changing names. But here you go, Science head of Loeb, 1-2. Deval in third, Hervinen and a Subaru in fourth, in Robin Pera, and Louis Perez Compact local hero in sixth, in the much better Peugeot 206. As the Rally Argentina alternates between fast sandy roads in valleys and rocky, sometimes icy roads in the mountains. It's also the rally with the highest average altitude for its special stages, also where Carlos Sainz won his last WRC victory. But this was not the end of his driving career. He later added to his trophy tally with 3 Rally Raid victories in the Dakar. So when we talk about motorsport and rallying legends, Carlos Sainz is pretty high up there. There's a reason the fans voted him like the greatest driver of all time a couple of years back over Loeb. So yeah, he's definitely a treasure driver of the WRC. And as I said, to highlight how good he was in 2004, like I said, he had the young guns in front with Loeb and Solberg, direct, champions, Martin, who's unfortunately ended before it could really get going. But behind him, he had Gronholm, a champion, Deval, who was a young up-and-coming driver, had a difficult year though, or was about to have a difficult year in 2005 though, which would kind of halt his career. And then Mikko Hervinen, who would be runner-up a number of times to Loeb and would challenge for the crown, particularly in 2009. So it showed you had all these young drivers. Well, Gronholm is a bit on the older side, but these young drivers all around Science, and he was still up there, battling at the top. But 2004 Rally Argentina was his last victory, and as I said, he's moved on to winning in the Dakar now and could win it again in 2022. He's going to be one of the favourites, no doubt. But I hope you enjoyed some more 50th anniversary mode, and that means there's only one more event now as we head to Rally Mexico, as we're venturing forth with Jari Matti Latvia in his Volkswagen Polo. So thanks for watching, and we'll see if we can do well next time.